What's up, everybody? This is Michael Davis, H.O. Black, and welcome back to the PW Hustle Zone. And Wrestle Kingdom, it's in the books. Night 2 is over with, and we crown our first ever Undisputed champion in New Japan. And all around, overall, Wrestle Kingdom this year was a great show from top to bottom. I mean, I will worry how they gotta do the whole 2 nights thing, but it worked to perfection. I mean, I found no complaints about it. I mean, I was a little bit disappointed with outcomes, but for the masses, storytelling, and the moments that happened in this show, I have no hard feelings about what happened tonight and last night. And with that being said, let's get in my review of Wrestle Kingdom 14, Night 2. Now, of course, he had the pre-show match, which was a gauntlet match for the Never Worry six-man tag team championships. Championships that nobody cares about at all. Even New Japan don't even care about them because the last time these titles were defended was through the G1. And that was like 6 months ago. So you know how much these titles mean anything. They don't mean shit. But maybe the people that hold the belts now can make it mean something, since Los Ingobernables, their opponent, are the new six-man tag champions in Bushi, Shingo, and Evil. Bushi, of course, bounced back after tapping out to Zack Sabre in the night one during the Lij and Suzuki match, and hey, he 1/3 of the six-man tag champions. What do you gotta do? But let's get to the main show, the main card on the main show, which is to start off with the tag team match, the last match of Judah Dunn his historic career. Team up with his old rival Sino, and they take on the new junior heavyweight champion Hiromu Takahashi and the Women World Television Champion Dragon Lee, or as they calling him now, Wyu Lee, but Wyu is Japanese for dragon, so it's still Dragon Lee to me, damn it. But this was a good way to start off the show. It was a great tag team match. I like the face off confrontation with Hiromu and Liger. They had pretty good chemistry in this match. No really no complaints about the match because it was just a great way to start off the show. Hiromu does pick up the win for the team, hitting the time bomb on Liger, and so that pinfall, the 3 count happened, the place went silent, and it is starting to sink in that, wow, Liger, this is legit the last time we ever gonna see Liger in a wrestling ring, and it's just the career that Liger had, wrestling all over the world in every promotion besides WWE. Everyone count entity at WWE, which I don't. I digress. But all the stuff that he did in his career was just it's unbelievable. He had to he wrestled for this long, and everybody say that Liger or Muda are the greatest wrestlers in Japan that ever come from Japan. I cannot disagree with that. I mean, both Liger and Muda are two of the greatest of all time, two of the greatest to ever wrestle came out of Japan, and you can't help but agree with that. But Liger, he might be retiring, but he will never be forgotten, and there will never be another Liger ever. They might be, reincarnations of Liger, but they're not. It's not gonna be better than the original. Definitely for sure. But I digress on that. Liger, yeah, great career. Enjoy retirement, man. You deserve it. And that's match of the card. You have the junior heavyweight tag team champions El Desperado, no, El Phantasmo, and Bone Soldier, Taiji defending against the junior world tag league champions Roppongi 3K, Sonyo alongside that damn Joaquin Romero with that damn blaster cannon. Damn it. Why? Why did that? Why? First of all, why have Sonyo in the tag team discussion once again? Are there any other tag teams that doing the rhythm besides these two? They really just legit just kick the young Bucks off the junior division to make Yo and So the new Young Bucks, because there's nobody that's touching this tag team. I mean, they're a great tag team, but like, dude, let's make them this a new junior tag teams out there, not just Yo and So. I mean, no, there's El Desperado and Karen Mario, but but what about all the other tag teams there? That's all I gotta say about that. But the match itself was pretty good. I mean, I had no complaints about it. There was one point in this match that El Phantasmo hit a style clash, and I almost punched the TV because I hate El Phantasmo. I don't. I mean, for some reason, I just don't like him. He's just another Prince Devil ripoff. And when he hit that style clash, I just like I I just I didn't I hate it. I mean, I hate how yeah, you're in Bullet Club. That doesn't mean still people's moves that used to be in Bullet Club. I don't care if you made paying tribute or not. I never liked that. I don't like it. I mean, I didn't really like when Kenny Omega did it when he was you know in the G1 a couple years ago. I didn't like it for some reason. But anyway, match ends in like the last 3 minutes of the match. You have El Phantasmo trying to hit Yo Orso in the balls, but when Punk 3K came prepared, they were wearing cups to make sure that they don't get kicking the balls or hitting the balls again like they've been doing throughout the whole build up to this match. And you also hit their finish on Taiji Mori, and your new junior heavyweight tag team champions, Opponent 3K, and yeah, there's that. The next match was Sonata go up against Zack Sabre Jr. for the British Web Pro British Heavyweight Championship, and as much as I hate Zack Sabre Jr., this was a really good match. Really good showing from Zack Sabre Jr. I mean, these two are technical skill superstars that went out there and just had a clinic. I mean, you know, Zack Sabre Jr. having his not like average match, just having you know trap you in any kind of submission that they're at the mankind. It's just Zack Sabre Jr. is good in that ring, but when it comes to him being like just a cocky, arrogant prick, I mean, I can't stand him. But in this match, it was a really good matchup between these two, and the last like 2 minutes of the match, you have just pinning combination after pinning combination, and it was Zack Sabre Jr. countering the submission of the Dragon Suplex that Sonata uses to take all of his opponents. He counters it and with a wall of victory, and and still the British Heavyweight Champion of Red Pro is actually Jr. And hopefully we see Sonata holding a single championship down the road, because this guy is capable of being a single champion. I mean, I don't care if he is a 90 champion or cut some weight down so he can go to the junior heavyweight division. I don't care. This guy deserves a single championship down the road, because he's that damn good. The next match I want to talk about is John Moxley defending the U.S. Championship against Joe Robinson, his old rival from NXT with the FCW days. And I mean, this match was good. I enjoyed it. I just hopefully this is the last time we see Robinson take on Moxley for the U.S. title, because quite frankly, Robinson doesn't need a U.S. championship anymore. I mean, he won it like 2 or 3 times already. Plus he's won to have one half of the heavyweight champion tag team champions with David Finlay. So you already tag team champions with your partner Finn Juice, David Finlay. don't focus on winning back the United Championship. We all know you're not gonna win back, especially if it was held by freaking Moxley. But I mean, this match was good. Moxley came out there to beat the crap out of Juice Robinson like like they were no tomorrow. And yeah, John Moxley, Robinson got the upper hand early on in this match, but it wasn't enough. John Moxley hit the paradigm shift or Death Rider, and he picks up the win. He's still United Champion. But I don't want to talk about what happened during the match. I want to talk about what happened after the match. You have the murder grandpa himself, Minoru Suzuki, coming out and confronting John Moxley, and they just started beating the crap out of each other in the middle of the ring. But Suzuki gets the upper hand, grab him by the neck with a sleeper hold, and later on hit him with the God style power driver, and pretty much challenge him for the United Championship. And this is the match we wanted to see as soon as Moxley came into New Japan. As soon as Moxley wasn't announced to be in New Japan, everybody wanted to see Moxley versus Suzuki, and now we finally gonna get it, and it's gonna be for the United Championship nonetheless. So I'm very happy to see that match down the road. I don't know what's gonna happen. It might happen at New Year's Dash. Who knows? But all I gotta say is hide all the young lions. Have all the young lions in the back, because they're not gonna survive if they have both these guys in the same ring beating the crap out of each other. Just let you know right now. Alright, the next match we have Hiroki Goto taking on Kenta for a Never Openweight Championship, and I know a lot of people was disappointed that it was gonna be Sabata in this position, but it makes sense because Sabata, Goto is the former tag team partner of Sabata, and Kenta has been just it makes sense to have this match happen with Goto and Kenta because Goto is the former tag team partner of Sabata, and Sabata brought Kenta in to New Japan. So it makes all the sense in the world. I mean, I know they didn't want to take any chances with Sabata, just coming back from injury, suffering from concussion like systems like 3 years ago. So they didn't want to take any chances. So go on New Japan for not taking any chances and risking the health of Sabata. But overall, this match was a hard-hitting, smash-mouth, strong-style match, and that's what you could expect when you go up against Goto. I know a lot of people want to make fun of him being the Roman Reigns of New Japan, but this guy can fucking go. I mean, he stood toe to toe with Kenta, perhaps one of the greatest of all time, and he just went out there and just beat the crap out of him. And yeah, you got Kenta, mocking Sabata doing the sleeper hold and the penalty kick, trying to take out Goto, but it wasn't enough. And Goto kept on fighting, kept on beating the crap out of Kenta. He hit Kenta with a GTR, I believe. I think that's the name of the finisher. Hit him with a GTR in the middle of the ring, and we have a new Never Openweight champion, Hiroki Goto, and the Bullet Club just, what the fuck happened? Y'all got more. Y'all got shut out. Y'all got kicked out of Tokyo Dome, just like the Patriots got kicked out of the playoffs. I mean, y'all had all the gold pretty much, and y'all got taken away all the gold in 2 nights. God gone. Those titles are gone. Jay White, his title is gone. The Bone Soldier and ELP, those titles are gone. And now Kenta, his title is gone. Like, what the hell, man? But you have Kenta losing the Never Openweight Championship to Goto, and well deserved. I mean, Goto has been, pretty good as number weight openweight champion, so it makes sense. So congratulations on Goto. Next we have Jay White versus Kota Ibushi. It is pretty much a losers match, and I believe the winner gets a future title shot against the winner between uh, Okada and Naito. And this match was very hard hitting. Just I mean, I couldn't have swore that he had Kota Ibushi committed murder on Jay White, because this guy was just being a little pissed at this Kiwi, and just being the crap out of him. And of course, you had Jay White with Gato coming out there just doing whatever he could to win the match for Jay White, and it could it, most for the most part it worked out, but Kota Ibushi knocked Gato out for the time being, but the referee got knocked out, and that gave all time in the world for Jay White and Gato to take advantage. And you have Gato get ready to get hit with Kota Ibushi get ready to hit Gato, but all of a sudden you see Jay White throwing a chair to the head of Kota Ibushi, and you have Jay White hitting the Blade winner. 1, 2, 3. Jay White wins. So we could have Jay White back in the title picture and facing against either Okada or Naito. But before we get to the main event, we gotta talk about the next match of the card, which was Hiromu Tanahashi, the Ace of the Universe, taking on the champion, AEW, the Painmaker, Chris Jericho. And I'm pissed off that they did not play Judas. I know they got the rights to Judas over there in AEW, but come on, we could have seen. I wanted to hear Judas. That's all I gotta say. I wanted to hear Judas. One of my favorite songs from Fozzy, and that's all I gotta say about that. But I digress. This match right here was pretty damn good. I mean, of course, if Tanahashi won this match, he could have a future title shot for the AEW Championship against Chris Jericho, and Jericho actually brought out the AEW Championship to the ring at the Store which I was surprised they allowed him to do that. Overall, I like this match. I enjoyed this match. It was a great match all around. I'm glad it was a no DQ match. It was just a like standalone match. But you have the referees just having Jericho do whatever he wants. At one point you had Tanahashi hitting a low blow. I mean that's normally not in Tanahashi's repertoire, but he hit the low blow. It's just that caught me on guard. But in the end, you have Jericho being not only being Tanahashi, but tapping him out. He tapped out the Ace of the Universe inside the Tokyo Dome, and that's well, I had no words for that one. But Tanahashi tapped out to Jericho, and Jericho gonna be celebrated with a little bit of bubbly. Now let's get to the main event of the evening, night 2, the match we all been waiting for. Naito versus Okada, double gold dash main event. Both of these guys will be one of these guys will be walking out with 2 belts, and this match delivered from top to bottom. I mean, you can tell that these two wanted to prove that they are the best in New Japan, and Okada going out there just doing what he does best, just putting on a show. And Naito kept on fighting. He kept on fighting. He wanted to prove to everybody that he is the top guy in New Japan. And boy, he did prove everybody wrong. Even the people that thought that Kota Ibushi could win it all, he proved those guys wrong. And in the end, Naito captures his destino as the first man ever to walk out with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship and the IC Championship. The goal that he set from the start. It was him that started it, not Kota Ibushi, not Okada, not Jay White. It was him. He was the first person to set this whole double gold dash up. He was the one. And it only made sense for him to submit his own destino and submit his own legacy and defeating Okada in the main event, walking out with both belts, and congratulations to Naito. Naito 2 belts. But the celebration is cut short when Kenta, of all people, Kenta attacks Naito to end the night, hit him with a go to sleep, and you have Kenta sitting on the face of Naito, mocking Sabata, holding on to two belts, and it looks like we're gonna see a Kenta and Naito match down the road. I cannot wait. But let me know down below what you think about Wrestle Kingdom. Do you enjoy the show? Do you watch the show? And what were your favorite matches on the card for night 1 and 2? Let me know down below in the comments. And like the video, subscribe, tap the bell on the YouTube bell if you don't miss any of my videos. And yeah, I'm gonna take my black at the bed because I'm tired as fuck. But in the meantime, I'm not gonna take Black. I'm out.